No, we're not. Okay, we are officially live now. Hello, YouTube, and hello, Instagram, very shortly. My name is Carolyn Orlano. Wanted to say hello and happy September 3rd, 2024. I am live on this beautiful, I think, Wednesday afternoon. Yes, no, Tuesday afternoon, September 3rd, with Daniel Almagar from the Commercial Cleaning Blueprint. And we decided to go live today so that we can talk a little bit about how we each are helping the cleaning community in different ways. It seems like Daniel and myself, we are in the same space and we do work with a lot of the same clientele. And we've actually just started a really awesome partnership and helping other people grow their commercial cleaning business. So I am going to let Daniel go ahead and introduce himself, and then I'll also introduce myself formally after Daniel's done.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a little 3-day weekend, so the week's all over the place now. But yeah, thanks for having me on. I think we got a lot of people reaching out to us after your last YouTube podcast with you. So that podcast, yeah, we've had a lot of people reach out to us about wanting to get into the commercial side of things, and they said that they've been working with you and that you've been an awesome help with them on the residential side of things. Like we've already had 3 or 4 new partners come from just that one podcast. I think, right? So
That's
like,
awesome.
yeah, so like a lot of people are booking calls. So like whenever you guys or anybody out there that's wanting to grow their residential or commercial side of things, we like to get on calls first just so we can learn about your business specifically and help you with whatever goals you got going on. A lot of people want to do this business full time, but there are people out there that just need an opportunity to bring in some more money. So it's a good outlet for either one of those things. So yeah, me and Caroline have been helping people reach their goals, and for the most part it's super motivating to see a lot of people go from $0 to making that goal with the commercial and the residential.
I think we might have lost Daniel for a second. Um, and I will bring him back up on the
Yeah.
stage as soon as he gets. Oh, there you are. Awesome.
Hey, sorry about that, but
No, you're
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, so I mean, for the most part, yeah, thanks for partnering up with us, and we get to help more people. We get to see a lot of people reach their goals. It's cool to see people getting into both industries because it can easily be done, residential and commercial together. It's just a no brainer. You should be doing both for sure.
No, I agree with you. And yeah, I think that's why we the partnership that we have is going so well, because I do know or deal with a lot of people that are looking to get into commercial, and you the opposite, right? They're into commercial, they want to do homes, and I agree with you on being able to give your clients options, right? The more options that you're able to give them, the more opportunities that you actually have for your business and yourself. um, I will say though, so like people that are usually or coming from house cleaning,
Yeah.
they I think a lot of people don't understand in general, period, starting a cleaning business. But if you've never done commercial, I don't think there's a clear understanding of how long the process actually is or how the process goes, right? Because with house cleaning, it's a very low hanging fruit. People always need their homes cleaned, right? And of course, there's ways to market your business, but like you can easily turn on some Google ads and get a couple of calls in a day for people that are looking for move in, one time deep clean, what have you. But with commercial cleaning, what I try to explain to those that are like trying to get over and expand is that the life cycle, like the sales cycle, is different. You have to continually keep up with contacting customers. And if you can just give us a little bit of like info, like on how your team goes about it, and why you should really hire somebody out if you don't have the time. If you're somebody like me that does not have the time to go through the entire sales process, because yes, you can do it on your own, but it is going to take you a lot of time, right? You either have time or you have money. You have to leverage one or the other. And for me, I would
Yeah.
rather pay somebody to do it because I've tried it the hard way. I've tried doing it myself. I've tried training my mother. I've tried all of these different things. I've done the going door to door, sending the mailers. Like I've done all these things, but if you can just give us a little bit of explanation of like what the sales process is actually like and how you guys step in and take over for those that don't have the time to do it.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because everybody wants to have a good amount of business coming in, and in every industry, there's always some way that people find that work better than others. And in the commercial industry, I mean, it's really all about connecting with those people in the community that the business owners are the ones that we're trying to connect with. So with that, most of those business owners, they're not really choosing their cleaning company from ads, or they're not really going to Facebook to choose their cleaning company for commercial side of things, just because they want to work with someone that they know. So whenever we call, we actually like doing calls, just because I've done all those other things too. We did ads, we did Thrive. I'm not sure if you've heard of Thrive, but they're a big marketing company. And we've done, I mean, Angie's Leads, all those things. And for whenever we first got started, and it was just we weren't getting the results that we wanted, the consistent results. So once I hired out my first full time cold caller, it kind of just changed the game for me, because we were able to get in front of hundreds of people instead of just inconsistently doing numbers. We were just kind of waiting for people to reach out to us. We started doing the numbers ourselves, and we started realizing, man, if we can call 1,000 people a month, we're going to get this many leads from this, and we're going to be able to at least close one of these deals. So that's what we've gotten really good at, is just doing the numbers. I mean, we realized that it's a numbers game, really, because you have to call these people. They either need it or they don't, and we're not trying to sell them on the phone. We're basically just trying to call a lot of people to figure out who's in need of it right then and there, because there's a lot of people out there that just don't know where to go. They're like, there's so many different cleaning companies out here, so they're like, who do I go to? And whenever you call them and you're super positive, and you introduce yourself and you say, hey, I work with a few people in your area, I just want to come out and give you a price. Most of the time, if they need it, they're going to let you come by. So that's just getting yourself in the door much faster than having to wait for them to need it. Sometimes they don't even know they need it, but they're just kind of unhappy with their service that they're currently getting. So when you call and offer your service, and just let them know that you want to come out and give them a price they can keep for down the road, then it's just an easy way into the door. And once we realized that, we started just pouring gas on the fire, and just completely started hiring more people. Like, I mean, we have close to 70 full-time cold callers now on our team, and
That's
growing. Yeah, we're growing a lot, because we're helping out a lot of people, and this is also working for all of our other businesses, because we've always realized that if we want to get ourselves with a certain amount of people, we have to just reach out to them. We can't wait for them to come to us. So even with like our other businesses, we reach out to people that are like our clients that we're wanting to work with. We'll call them, and just take the time to introduce ourselves, and get ourselves in the door. So yeah, we've been doing that for other people, and I mean, that's what our partnership, me and Caroline, we've been partnering up with, helping more people do this, because a lot of people don't have the time, like you said. And it's super, it's a hard job, and it's not fun at all if you don't have 8 hours a day, and if you're not getting paid to do it, you don't want to do it. And a lot of
No,
people,
there's it's very
yeah,
hard to stay motivated when it comes to cold calling.
yeah,
Um, I just did a video on this a few days ago that didn't post yet, but essentially it's like, including myself, I'm guilty. People get their emotions involved with cold
yeah,
calling, like the outcome of what it is that they're doing. And it's like, okay, if this person, doesn't want to talk to me or hangs up on me or curses at me, they take it personal, rather than understanding like this is not you can't take it personal. So if you're like an
yeah,
overly emotional person like myself, where like one bad phone call or somebody cursing you out ruins your entire day, and then you're just not productive. Like, it's not for you,
yeah, yeah.
it's
That's
not
very
always
true.
about time. It could be like a personality thing. Like, it's just not for me. Um, but yeah, outsourcing it has been really helpful. Um, and before we decided to go with you guys for your services, I had already heard so many stories from like really close friends of mine, people that I look up to, people that mentor me. So I'm like, all right, finally, like, a service like this that only heard good things from,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, this is too many people to be telling me that one service is actually legit. And I'm really happy that, we did partner up, because you guys have made it so much more easy, right? It's like, okay, you show up to do the walkthrough. You're asking all the questions that I think are really important, because another thing is, people are buying appointments, and so forth, but at like very broad, right? Like,
Mhm.
I like that you guys sit down and you figure out, like, or you ask the questions of like, who do you really want to get in front of?
Yeah.
Because some people will take any, they'll give you any account for a walkthrough, and it's like, this is not, it
Well, a
might
lot
not
of
fit your business type.
yeah. Yeah, and a lot of times people are, doing these leads and they're not even, it's not even their contract. Like they're just subcontracting deals. And we're helping people like land their own contracts in their own name. So it's 100% theirs. So once they get ready to sell the business down the road, if they ever want to, they can sell the business and make a lot of money. Because there's a lot of people that want to buy reoccurring model businesses. So if you can get your own, 20, 30 contracts, you're gonna make a lot of money.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
and then also for the most part, like our service, what we're they're charging is just super. It's a good deal because we're not trying to take anything from any contract that people are winning. So we had a guy the other day just won a $3,000 a month contract, and like he had a franchise, and he branched out on his own, and he would have had to pay his franchise like 20, 30% from that
I
every single
know.
year. Yeah, so it's like crazy. It's just
It's
so now that
sickening.
he's able to win them all. Yeah.
Yeah, getting stuck in that, oh my God, what is that called when you buy a franchise? Yeah, the franchisee
Yeah.
model. It's bad. They do get a lot of people because, there are some upsides of it, but essentially they're taking a percentage of every single contract that they find. They have all those fees, and then you end up wanting to sell that company anyway. So yeah,
Yeah.
if you guys are in the cleaning space, or the service industry space, and you guys need more leads for your business, definitely check out the commercial cleaning blueprint. I do have a link in the description of this video so that you guys can set up a consultation call with someone from Daniel's team. What does that look like? Can you like just walk us through, what that initial free consultation is like, just so people can understand, what kind of information they should have ready for you?
Yeah, for sure. So, like, well, basically, what we do is we'll get on a call and we're going to ask them their goals and see what they're trying to accomplish. And then from there, as long as there's somebody that, is in this industry and not trying to run it virtually, we'll help them. We're looking to partner with, pretty much anybody that's wanting to get in this industry. I mean, there are people that will reach out to us, and, we don't really want to do virtual cleaning. And we have people reaching out to us that want to open a commercial cleaning company in a different state,
Right,
and I just feel like it would be harder to do that. We really want to work with family owned people, like, or even just regular, people that are on the ground doing their own
right.
thing.
That can actually
Because,
do the walkthroughs, right? That can
yeah,
make the appointments.
exactly. So we'll just get on a call. We get on a quick 15, 30 minute call and we talk about all that. And if it's something that they want to do, we'll partner up with them right away. And normally within just the first week, you'll start getting your walkthroughs, and basically you'll be the one going to the walkthroughs and doing all that for your business. But we'll be there to do all the follow-ups and appointment setting and sales on the front end. Like we're going to be making sure to follow up with the people that said, "Hey, call us back later," or whatever it may be, as far as how they want us to follow up with them down the road.
Awesome. So yeah, so
Yeah,
if you
but
guys are, if you're pressed for time like myself and are looking to land appointments for your business, whether that's cleaning, lawn care, I mean, it could be, a ton of different type of businesses. Actually, can you share with us, like, what other businesses do you work with outside of commercial and residential cleaning
oh,
companies?
that's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, anything. I feel like like cold calls, can benefit any business. Like I do them for my real estate business. I mean, we do all kinds of different things. Like a roof. I have a roofing company, but for the most part, like our members, we have some people that do strip and waxing. We have people that do just strictly floors. Is pretty much what I mean. Floors. People that do carpet cleaning. window cleaning services. You mentioned it, like pretty much any kind of commercial service businesses. We can help you get it more traction, because at the end of the day, if you're introducing your business to 3,000 people a month, you're going to get some traction from it, and you're going to get your business known much faster. And we collect a lot of data too. So like once we're doing these calls, we're not
Yeah.
just, if they're not interested, we're not just like saying, all right, bye. We actually gather their email and information so we can sell them on other services.
That's awesome. I actually have a question for one of our viewers. So his name is Tim. Shout out to Tim. He has, and I'm just wondering if this would work for his business because I know he's watching. So he has a car detailing business. He has a couple of different locations based out of Maryland, and he does some pretty awesome detailing and like these special he's gonna kill me because I don't remember the name of it, but where he puts this really awesome coat on the cars and boats and stuff like that. So for somebody that has a business like that, would your services be, a good idea
Yeah.
or a good way to
Yeah, I mean,
market?
it really just depends on his goals, like as far as like how many people he wants to service a month. Because I mean, for that business, I don't know. We would get on a call with him. We would figure out kind of like how big his team is, because we can start reaching out to like dealerships, like boat companies and places like
Right.
that where he can go in and talk to, or
And that's a big
all
part
these.
of it, like sitting
Mhm.
down with you guys and understanding. Because, like you said, you can start calling too many people, right? It could be
Yeah,
overwhelming,
exactly.
and you don't want to do that either. I mean, that sounds great, right? Like just saying it out loud, but you also want to be able to handle the work that you guys are finding for your clients. So yeah, if you guys are
Yeah.
interested, definitely connect with Daniel and his team. I do have a link already in the description of this live. Um, as I mentioned, we have been working together. We do have them working on our cleaning business, and we have come together to do a partnership for those that are looking to grow their businesses. If you guys need leads, if you're looking to get in front of specific clients, whatever that looks like for you, because it's different for everybody, Daniel will sit down with you or someone from his team to understand, what your monthly goals are, what kind of clients you're looking for, how big are they, how often are you trying to, service these clients. Because, like he said, this can also be a situation where you have too many walkthroughs, or maybe you are making proposals for companies that are too big for you to handle. So
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
think that, a part of that consultation call, or like the purpose of it, would be to understand who your ideal client is. So if you guys don't know who your ideal client is, then that's definitely something that you guys should consider um, on thinking about, like writing it down, right? How many days a week are you looking for? Like, what capacity do you have right now to take on new clients?
Exactly. Yeah,
Because I think
we
that's really important.
Kelsey and Justin Hollins, they came from you. They signed up last month, and we've already got them like 10 walkthroughs, and they're going. They think they're going to close two of these already, so it's super cool. They
That's
literally
great.
booked the call from straight from your website, and they were like wanting to get straight into commercial cleaning, and they were kind of like just trying to decide what they should be doing as far as like a whole bunch of money towards ads or cold calls, and they were just kind of confused, but they hopped on, and yeah, hopefully they start closing these contracts.
That's awesome. And that's another thing you guys have to understand. It is a numbers game. 10 walkthroughs sounds
Mhm.
great. But if you close one of those, like that is a huge win.
Yeah,
So that's why outsourcing this type of work is definitely worth it if it's something that you can afford. I know Daniel and his team does have different packages for you guys to check out. So definitely get on a consultation call with them, see how they can work for your business. That way you guys can have those different walkthroughs and new clients that you guys are looking for. Also, Daniel and I are going to be doing more lives on YouTube as well as Facebook. Um, and I think, we'll have like different topics that we're going to be talking about, but you will
yeah,
see more of us on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, all the social media channels. Um, so definitely be sure to give him a follow. Also, they have an amazing YouTube channel. I do have all of his information linked in the description of this video. So be sure to check out Daniel and the Commercial Cleaning Blueprint, as well as their Facebook group. I think they're at I think just over 10,000 followers in only a handful of months. So definitely go ahead and join Daniel's Facebook group, and then we will see you next week.